Number 0 has moved into elite company, riding a ready to go now. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Slings it across.
No, he's out.
One out in the top of the first.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems
runner takes off. This to center field.
Go, 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 go.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Whalen around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
The third baseman, number 0.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time.
Up next to the Padres, the third baseman.
Lopez was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. There's a swing and a drive. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Back in Seattle, we go to the 8th. Isaac Paredes digs in now. Hit on the ground softly to short. Toss to Naylor. Important first out to begin the 8th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Whalen. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Whalen was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Whalen. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ray racing over to make the catch.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Now a quick throw to first. Whalen back on a dive. These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Runner goes again. Called strike 3. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Whalen stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boo. This place would erupt.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His 100th home run of the year. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 5-2.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game.
First and second, 1 out. Taylor Ward will hit next. In the air, left field. Canzone under it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up.
Whalen really stood out in this win. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Number 0, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. Taylor Ward, the next up for the Padres. 0-2 now. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Batting fourth, the designated.
1 down. Here's the third baseman, Whalen. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 2-run shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. Whalen steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boo. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. 1 out. Runner at second. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. Man at second. High fly ball out to left field. Canzone on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Base hit center field. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, and he's safe.
Really nice swipe to second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, and they're up by 4.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. There's
Whalen had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Whalen stepping in now. Tough matchup here when you're facing someone that throws 97 miles an hour on the black.
Yeah, Boo, forget the scouting report. He's just got to step in the box and trust his instincts.
Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. The Mariners strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. 1 out. Runner at second. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a bouncer. Whalen. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger. Chopped to third. Toss to Naylor. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Whalen stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer, his fourth home run of the game. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. This ball's chopped on the ground. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Whalen was able to collect his 200th hit of the season in this ball game.
Yeah, and Boog, this is a more impressive achievement than a casual fan might think. Fewer than 300 players all time have had even one 200-hit season. Hats off to him on reaching this mark.
Number 0 with an off-the-chart. One down. And up next for Seattle, Whalen. Hard liner. Takes it in for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Whalen fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Whalen working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That's his 5th homer in the series. Whalen digging in now. He has his work cut out for him facing this pitcher, Siggy.
Yeah, Boog, he's got to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now.
This one in the air, center field. Sanchez under this one. And the inning is over. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kazuma Okamoto now at the plate. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Canzone has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Whalen steps in, 2 outs and a to-do list. Start a rally and save the inning.
Tall order, Boog, but he might just have that clutch gene in his DNA.
Gone! Another homer. His 6th of the series, and just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
Clawing back into this one, Boog.
Whalen was a real bright spot despite the loss. 2 homers on the day.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Number 0, absolutely. Whalen steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. First and second, 2 outs. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground to third, and that one handled. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down. Ground ball, Vlad Jr.
Run it out.
Steps on first for the out. Oh, look at the stop.
Go hard.
What a play. Inning over. So a man at first. Next to hit, Whalen. 0 for 3 in this one. Liner snagged at first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the 8th. Jesus Sanchez getting ready to hit. Ground ball, left side. To first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do.
Whalen had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
Number 0 has been a constant force at the plate. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Whalen getting ready to hit, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. Out towards right center, that's well struck, carrying well, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 2-run shot. The Mariners strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
First and second, 1 out. Yainer Diaz, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's...
Quick move to first. Whalen back on a dive. The 0-1. Runner takes off. High fly ball, right field. Takes it in for the out. One out, man at first. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So a man at first. Whalen digs in now. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. That one is absolutely belted. Tattooed to Tater Town. Population U, bro. Whalen up next for the Mariners.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And it's fouled away. Hodge, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one ripped right center field. That's back there and gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special. And just
Whalen was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Left the yard 4 times in this one.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Number 0 with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the Seattle Mariners. 1 down. Whalen up next for the Mariners. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Loperfido on his way over, and there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
There you go. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Yeah, great.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Get back.
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. First offering, runner goes. That's in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in.
Runner goes again.
Oh.
Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop
in the air, right side. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
The bat, the third baseman, number 0.
Foul ball there. Whalen was launching balls out left and right in his last game, hitting 4 home runs. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires to first in time.
Up next is Seattle.
1 out. Runner at second. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. Man at second. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Whalen up next for the Mariners. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Payoff pitch. Runner on the goal. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That smash towards center. Loperfido under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about
Whalen with some solid production in the win.
strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
One down. Now the third baseman, Whalen. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, you smoked it.
Here's Josh Naylor. And the 0-1. There goes the runner. That one in the dirt and gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Pretty impressive from the three-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way.
Runner on the go again. On the ground to third. Correa. The throw to first. 2 out. So a runner at third. 2 men out. Dominic Panzone up next for the Mariners. And the runner's coming home. Out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Digging in, Jeremy Pena. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand scoop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Smooth play on the bare hand there at third. That was nice.
Whalen locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Oh, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. 1 out, runner at second. Joey Loperfido will hit next. Left field. Takes it in for the out. Whalen steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but 1 swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Hard liner. And that'll do it. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. And foul ball. Whalen stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Gone into the deck area in center, home run. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add on. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Whalen steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Base knock right field. And a good start to the inning.
That a way to square it up. Great job.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's...
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing.
Runner goes again.
Come on, get down,
and now a wild pitch. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
And the 2-2. Just missed. Challenge from behind the dish here. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how...
Whalen had a sensational showing in the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
And here is Whalen. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run shot, his 6th of the series. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it's off the top of the wall. Raleigh coming home. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner breaks for third. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. That one fouled off. Whalen with another scorching run of play lately. 2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Now the number 2 hitter, Whalen.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Whalen with a homer in his last game. And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. McGill. And there are 2 outs.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just...
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded, and there's a force at every base. All loaded up. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. He goes down looking. Whalen stepping in. One door closed, but here's another shot singing. This guy has a chance to deliver.
Opportunity to be a great teammate right here, Boog. Nothing says I got you like a 2-out ribby.
Swing and a pop-up. And that's the third out. And the Mariners. One down. Whalen up next for the Mariners. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. First offering. Runner goes in the air, left field. Base hit, and a run comes in. In there, he's safe. It's 10-3. And now it's Josh Naylor. Two on, one out. Runner takes off. Out towards right center field. Caught, and now a chance to double the runner off second. They got him. A huge double. Whalen really stood out in this win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
One down. And up next for Seattle, Whalen. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Out towards right center field. Dunham drifts towards it. And there are 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Digging in, Nolan Shotwell. On the ground, Whalen. Handles, throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! His latest homer in an incredible season. So up next, Carlos Cortez. Ground ball, left side, Whalen. On to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bases juiced, no outs. That one is absolutely belted. Tracks it down for the out. Runners tagging from second and third. Here comes O'Neill, and he scores. And they take a 3-run lead. 1 out man at first. Cade Marlowe digs in now. Chopped left side. Whalen over to second, over to first, safe. Now the number 2 hitter, Whalen. He's already homered in this game. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Whalen starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance singing.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
On a line out towards center. And there's 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Whalen had a sensational showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Number 0, fresh off an impressive 2-homer. Whalen up next for the Mariners. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That is third.
1 down. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. Runner takes off. Throw there. Safe.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time. It's such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Man at second. Runner goes again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Whalen was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Hit on the ground to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they can't get the out. So 2 down. Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That one in the dirt and gets away. And now a man into scoring position. The 1-2. Runner on the go again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Whalen around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground to third, Whalen. Throws across the diamond. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting eighth, the batter, the third baseman,
Whalen
number 0.
with a couple of homers in his last game.
There you go. Turn it. Two.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Josh Naylor, the next to hit. He's trying for third.
Go.
Base hit. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. One down. Curtis Mead now at the plate. To third, Whalen. Throw to first in time. And stepping in for the Mariners, Whalen.
Number 0.
That one fouled off. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. 2 down, nobody on. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
That one ripped, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 9-5.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Whalen was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Number 0, fresh off an impressive 2. Whalen up next for the Mariners, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Out of here. A 2-run shot. That's his 5th homer of the series. One down. Christian Moore will hit next. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Find the ball.
Base hit into center field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go. Up the middle. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Swing and a bouncer, Whalen. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. Angels go quietly there. So runner at second, 2 down. Whalen up next for the Mariners.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. Now the number 2 hitter, Whalen. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. 1 run is in. Relay throw home. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Whalen was a big contributor for them in the win. A special game at the dish with 3 homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.